First of all, funniest film of the year so far.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Eric is such a great character.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's so many different layers through him that you get revealed as the film goes on.
Man.
When you and the filmmakers were first talking about him, how did you guys envision him coming across to the audience?
Good question. So I promise I'll lead to it. I'm just going to start with something else. So it was like a really kind of arduous audition process, and I went in maybe 6 times for the role. But through that, we were able to kind of find the character within the audition. And at first, you know, it was we were kind of playing it like the more typical cool kid in school that you keep seeing in these movies over and over, where he's just kind of the and there's no really redeeming qualities about him. But we kind of, through the audition process, we found kind of this vulnerability and this, like, kind of, especially with Jonah's character, like being charismatic and charming and kind of making him this three-dimensional ass than just kind of this guy that we keep seeing over and over, you know?
Now, the relationship between Eric and Jonah Hill's character is like one of the pivotal things of the film. But if you had to sum it up into one bullet point, what makes 21 Jump Street so funny?
What makes it so funny? Oh, God, in one bullet point, oh, God. It's just like you're got the biggest people in comedy being able to come together, and they're not only working with great material, but allowed to, like, be free and be themselves and come up with their own jokes too. And it's just like, when they're able to run like that, I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a big AMC fan. Royals.
So we got
the spring training.
Okay, we got everything we need now. You've done a lot of comedy. At some point, when you're in the process of making one, there's got to be a moment where you know in your head, this one's working or this one's not. At what point did you know 21 Jump Street was working?
Probably the first table read before we even started production. The table read was hilarious. The script was funny, and the people involved were wildly talented. So I had a pretty good feeling from the beginning that we were going to be making something that was going to be pretty funny.
You've got to work with some of the best comedic talents in the movies today. What was it like working with guys like Jonah and Channing?
Awesome. I wish there was something juicy I could tell you, but there's not. They're awesome guys. They're very talented. Channing's a funny guy, and I hope he does more comedies, because he's got the chops. He can do it anything he wants, really.
Listen, congratulations on the film. I think it's the best comedy of the year. We can't wait to have it on AMC screens.
Good.
Thanks, Rob.